How we doing, sports bettors? Ghost Picks team, Justin here. I want to start off this by asking you guys, if you are not subscribed to the channel yet, please subscribe and like the video. If you're here for the NHL or any free play of that matter and you enjoy it, you play it, go ahead and just drop a subscribe, hit the like. Once we hit 1,000 subscribers, which is well within our reach for this NHL season, I'm going to go ahead and give away 2 premium day cards for all sports 2 days in a row. So that would be whenever we hit it, we're going to just go whatever we have for all plays. Regardless what's going on, we're going to go ahead and give you guys those free plays, all of them as free plays. Yesterday, had a huge bounce back day. I think it was on Thursday we got hammered. And then we just bounced back on Friday, which was much needed and long overdue. With that being said, it's Saturday. We have NCAA football, MLB baseball, NHL hockey, and then we go into on Sunday, we have NFL football, MLB, NHL. It's like one of the best times of the year, in my opinion. If you're not on a package, go ahead and hop on a weekend package. You get all plays, or you can hop on an NHL or an all-day package for $29.99. NHL yesterday was on absolute fire. Like I said, we had a big bounce back day, like I stated before, that we absolutely needed. We had 3 NHL plays, 3 winners, and we also had an MLB winner as well. Starting off, probably the game with the most fire. Actually, they were all on the edge of your seat kind of games. You look at the Chicago Devils. It was 3-2. We had the over 6. Was really looking for an empty net goal, and Chicago banks one in with just under 10 seconds left. Unreal. Very fun game to watch. Chicago battled back. I told you I liked them to begin with. I think the Devils are going to be a good team this year as well. A lot of goals being scored right now. Our second play was the Flyers Vancouver over. Same thing. Vancouver came out fast and they had a good lead. I think we were up 4-2, and then the Flyers came storming back. The Flyers added quite a bit of depth this year and a little bit of defensive firepower, and they were able to come back in that game as well. Both these games went into OT, and we ended up getting I knew we had the push locked in. It was just whether or not we were gonna get the winner, and we ended up winning that one as well. So we were on the Chicago Devils. We were on the Blackhawks Devils over. Canucks Flyers over, and then we also took the Minnesota Wild in regulation, and that was a much closer game than I expected. It's not that I didn't expect a close game, it's just that Minnesota has a lot of firepower. They can be known as a very boring team, but that's not really their identity anymore. But Minnesota came out. They look kind of flat. Obviously, this is Anaheim's second game after they kind of put it to Winnipeg, which is a surprise to a lot of people. But they were on the road again in Minnesota. They came out, scored early. Minnesota didn't really have an answer until late in the second. And then with about 10 seconds left in the third period, Minnesota scored a goal to win, to make sure that we got the play in regulation rather than losing and having Minnesota win in overtime or something like that, or a shootout. That's always the risk with those games, but there's also always a higher reward. Minnesota, we got them on regulation, which was minus 107, if I'm not mistaken. When I sent out the play, I'm gonna double check that. But it was a much needed win and a much needed sweep in NHL. And then in MLB, we also went with the Astros money line, who got things done versus Boston. Obviously, we had a very solid day in Team Justin. Looking forward to today. You guys' free play, I'm pulling it up right now. We're going with the Buffalo Sabers taking on the Arizona Coyotes. What is thought to be 2 of the lower teams in the NHL this year. Buffalo came out and surprised me night 1 versus Montreal. But with that being said, there was a lot of goals scored in both these games. I'm not inclined to take the full game over. I could see that being a play. I think a lot of these early season games, after talking with some of you guys, they're flying over. There's not a lot of defense, or there's a lot of mistakes being made, and these games are going over. However, I do like the first period over in this game even more. Arizona traveling to Buffalo. Buffalo could put up some goals. They showed that they can score in their home barn. Maybe a little bit of excitement with the fans after the entire Jack Eichel situation. I don't know. And I feel like Arizona is a poor defensive team. And I think this is going to be an up and down game, kind of sloppy, and I think there's going to be some goals early before anything gets tightened up. So I'm taking the over in the first period, 1.5 goals. Guys, big day in sports today. Like I said, we have 3 different sports, and there's multiple. I mean, there are literally almost 100 games that we can choose from. I'm excited for it. I look forward to having you guys on. Drop a comment and let me know what your lock of the day is. I can't wait to hear about it. Good luck, God bless, grind on, and let's go.